Freddie, did you hear about the chicken that could play football? Yeah, apparently it kept getting too many red cards for persistent foul play. Yeah, true story. Hi, my name's Ollie. Good to see you. And welcome to the football fan zone for all your football and soccer needs. How can we be of assistance today? I see. Okay, so you're here for preparing for the World Cup with some national jerseys, shirts, and maybe a new pair of football boots or cleats. For sure, that is definitely something we can help out with. Come to the right place. Is this your first time visiting the football fan zone? I see. Well, if that's the case, we offer a premium boutique experience here. One-on-one customer service is our culture, and luckily for you, you're stuck with me for the rest of today. I tell you what, the boot section is currently occupied by Freddie, a colleague. How about we start with jerseys, perhaps? Yes, look at the shirts. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Now, did we have any particular team or countries in mind? Okay. Yeah, it's very popular at the moment, as you can imagine. USA, Mexico, Canada, all sold out within the first 48 hours or so. Our store, at least, and the next store and the next store. Yeah. But do not fret. We have a connection with the local factory. We can get a new order processed and delivered same day, in fact, for some cases. Do you live locally by any chance? Perfect. Then, in that case, it should arrive definitely before your next team's match, but it should arrive by the end of the day, really. Yeah, if we process that one before noon, generally, yeah, it'll arrive in time, but definitely before your next match. I can guarantee that, yeah. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. But let's start maybe with a few questions. Are you looking for maybe a player fit or more of a fan fit with your shirt? Yeah, some more of a like something you would run in or train in potentially. Yeah, then probably more the player fit. The fan fit would be more for like watching it at home or lounging around, that kind of thing. So, what do we think we're leaning towards? No wrong answers. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just adjust my measurements so that we know that it'll fit within those parameters for that particular fit. But yeah, let's get you measured. What I'd like you to do is just standing nice and tall for me, shoulders back, chest out, nice confident posture, and arms down by your side, please. Yeah, I'm just going to get our little measuring tape here and measure some points just so we can get the perfect, precise fit. Yeah. Okay, so let's start by with your shoulders, just measuring sort of the bony points from here to here. So yeah, just hold that posture for me real good. Just measuring across there. Okay. Nice work. Is that shoulder tensed up? Just relax that one. Yeah, just on that side. Good. Okay. Excellent. And just double checking on this side here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and just triple checking. Can never be too careful with these, especially for an occasion like the World Cup. Nearly there. That's it. Just try to relax. Remember, you won't be in this position the whole time. So, good, just relaxing there, about 16, 17 inches. Okay. Alright, I've got your shoulder measurements. Let's try the upper arm now. Just measuring that sort of top section. Yeah, kind of like where your biceps, triceps are. Yeah. Okay, so just arm down by your side, please. Just gonna wrap that one around. Sorry. Yeah. Wrapping that one. Okay. It's fine there. Sorry. Get that one under the fold. And there we are. One more time, just in a slightly different spot for accuracy. Good. Okay. That's that arm. Let's try your left arm now. Okay. Alright, this side. Just coming in there. Just that circumference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, just holding there. Just gonna try one more side there. Here we are. Good. Okay. Nice and even both sides. That's good. Now, just standing there, going to measure around the chest area. Okay. Nothing crazy, just standing upright as you are. Doing well so far. Okay, let's go just across the front, just around the back there as well. Sorry, gotta loop that one through. Don't mean to. There we are. Okay. Alright, wrapping that one. Coming up to 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, about 60 centimeters there. Just want to confirm that one in inches. Almost there. Okay. What's on? Let's try this side. Slightly different angle. Bear with me. Nearly done with this. Alright. Okay. 50. Oh, my first measurement was just slightly off. Just gotta get that one. Good. 50, 60. Okay. Only 1 centimeter off. Just try again, triple checking. Here we are. Just that chest area. Okay, no, I was right the first time. 60. Okay. Nice. Alright, how are we holding up? All good? Just going to try your torso length now. Yeah, just sort of underneath the armpit or axilla region down to the bottom of sort of waist area where the shirt will stop. Now this we can customize. Do you want something to sort of go a bit further down the hips, or like, not like a crop top, but would you like it to stop shorter? Yeah. I'll just get a full measurement and then we can tweak with that. Yeah, we can figure that out later. But we'll just get the full measurement for like what you're wearing now is perfect. So I'll just use that same length for the shirt. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So just starting the top there, coming down, down, all the way down, just to the top of the hip there. Good. Okay. And that's good. Up. And just slightly on this side. Same concept, just measuring that angle. Measuring that one down here. Okay, I think I've got it. That's looking good to me. Alright. Okay, so we've got the torso, we've got the arms, we've got the shoulders. Let's just try the waist. Yeah, because some of them taper in quite a lot. We just don't want it to be too much of a drastic contrast. Okay, so last measurement, and then we'll try some on. Okay, so just the waist area now, just standing upright. Yeah, okay, 2 seconds. Here we go, around the waist. Go down there. That's good. Okay, just on the side now. Good. And one more time. Slightly different angle. Okay, that's looking good to me. Alright. Now, have a little breather. I'll just jot all those down. It's a lot to remember. So, what position do you play? I see. Nice. Okay, just write that one. Was the shoulder, the arms, equal on both sides, yep, and the torso. Torso length, and then it was the waist, wasn't it? The last one there. Okay. So, at least based on these measurements, I think I've got the right sizing metric. And just double checking, you were looking for the player fit because you want to train and use it for, yeah, athletic purposes. Okay. Alright, in that case, I'll just compare that to our little sizing chart here for the little metrics. Most brands are very similar, but there's just a few differences between each brand. But here we are. I think, yeah, that should do it there. I've got your size. Luckily, we do have a few demos in store. Now, we unfortunately, or fortunately, if these are the countries you're after, we have Japan, Australia, and South Korean jerseys available right now. But like I said, these are just the demos. If you want another country, we can definitely order that in time. Like I said earlier, so don't stress about the time frames. It's more just for the sizing. Yeah. So, shall we try them on? Yeah. Let's bring some over and give them a try. So, here is our first one. This one's a Nike sponsored one. Australia might be a bit hard to see, but yeah, Australia jersey here. My home country, very biased, but the yellow and gold sort of colouring is quite nice in my opinion. Works really well for a lot of skin tones. So if you're maybe thinking about a Brazil shirt, or maybe Sweden, Colombia, Venezuela, I believe they all play in a yellow colour, typically, especially Brazil. Then this one might be a good reference point for you. Nike as well, they tend to have maybe pointed sort of shoulder areas, like here. This is an Adidas one, the Japan kit, and it's not as noticeable, but I've noticed in this year's edition that a lot of the Nike ones have a bit of a pointed shoulder tip, shoulder guard area. It's not noticeable on everyone, so we just kind of have to try and see. But I might leave this one with you try. And there's also another fit here. Like I said, the Nike swoosh is Australia, the brand that made the Australia kits. But this is a Japan away shirt. It's actually the women's jersey. As you can see, the star here, they did win the Women's World Cup. Can't remember when, but they have won it before. This is an Adidas manufactured fit. You can see the three stripes, of course. But I think you'll find the fit to be slightly more slimming and can feel a bit tighter, especially around the waist and chest area compared to Nike. At least that's what customers have told me, and that's my personal experience too. So all the more reason to try on different brands. Yeah, because depends what jersey you order, right? Could be Puma, could be Adidas, could be Nike, could be Under Armour, who knows? So Reebok, yeah, they're making a resurgence. But anyway, yeah, this is the away jersey of the JFA, Japanese Football Association. I think it's inspired by the sunsets that they get in the land of the rising sun. So, yeah, I bought this a few years ago personally, but yeah, we still have it in stock. It's a popular one. But let's show you another one. This is also another Adidas manufactured shirt, but the style is come from this year, or the design, shall we say, is 2026. So it's kind of like a baseball jersey sort of design, but the material is what I want to highlight here. The previous ones, while still breathable, felt a bit like thick. You could feel it on your skin when you're wearing it, especially if you're exercising. It still dries and is very absorbent with sweat wicking, but it's nothing compared to this current edition, or this current technology that they've got in this shirt. The away 2026 edition for the Japan national team. It's just a lot more breathable. Not that the other shirts are, but this one you can really notice it. And it's a lot lighter as well. I feel like when running in it, it's flopping about in the wind a lot more in a good way. It really feels very breathable fabric, but sweat wicking, and doesn't stick to you or feel heavy. I'm talking grams here, but I mean, if it feels good, then it's gonna improve your performance, right? One less thing to worry about, in my opinion. So it has the different Adidas logo there too, but still featuring the three stripes, of course. But so I'll leave that with you as well. That's in the size that we measured you for, so it should still fit quite well. They all have different lengths as well, so don't worry about them. We can get a custom length for you, like I said, for the jersey that you want. Just pay attention to how it feels in the shoulders and around the chest area. We want you to be able to have full 360-degree range of motion with your arms, maybe even practice a running motion in the fitting room, to make sure it's comfortable and not too tight as well. Some of the collars can be a bit claustrophobic, I've found as well, or some customers have said too. So just a few things to think about, but I'll put them in a little fitting basket for you, and I'll let you try them on. Okay, alright, we'll see you soon. Hey, welcome back. How'd you go with trying out the jerseys? Find the right size? Okay, no issues with the shoulder area. It wasn't raised or anything in the mirror. Okay, that's good. We'll lock in that size then. We'll make a note of that for ordering your shirt. But let's move on. You also mentioned you're in the market for some new cleats or new boots. Excellent. First of all, are we looking at playing on artificial turf or real grass? Okay. I see, yeah, just because it makes a difference with like the stud depth of them and how many. Yeah, we don't want to get you stuck in the grass if you're playing on artificial turf, you know. And do you prefer a wider fit or a snug fit, especially at like the toe box area, that like tip? Any preference there? Okay. Yeah, something with a bit of give, maybe. Yeah. And in terms of your like play style, would you say you're more like a fast speedster, more dynamic and explosive, or do you prefer a boot that has a bit more control? You can really feel the ball per se, a bit more like tactile feedback, more surface area perhaps. Yeah. Okay. I see. And maybe like a material that's a bit more durable or just pure built for speed with lightest materials possible. Okay. I see. Yeah. I think we've got something for you, definitely. Do you have an idea as to your sizing for football boots? Yeah, everyone's different. It can be different to your usual shoe size, I find. How about we get you measured just to be doubly sure? That's right. And go ahead and have a seat. Let's try getting your foot just in that little foot measure. Yeah, there should be a little like place you can have your heel. Just have that one on there. What's that one coming out to? Okay. Alright. Just with your other foot now. Good. Yeah, just make sure your heel's all the way back at the back of that device. Yes. Okay. That's better. I'll just go in there and measure with our little tape here the like arch of the inside of your foot, or the medial arch. Just want to make sure there's no anomalies there. Some people can have really high arches or flat feet, or like pronated or supinated ankles or feet, we call it. No right or wrong, just gives us the best possible fit, especially if you're playing at a high level or even just for recreation. You want it to be comfortable, right? So just getting that arch measurement. Yeah, just where you are is fine there. It's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other foot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, just relaxing that foot now. Yeah, try not to tense. Try not to tense. Okay. You're doing great. Nearly there. Okay. And just really quickly on this side. Again. Oh, sorry, that's inches. Let's get centimeters. Okay. Alright. It's looking good to me. Fairly even both sides. Nothing substantial in terms of difference between both feet. So it makes sizing a lot easier. Now, did you have any particular colorways of the shoe in mind? Okay. Yeah, something more vibrant, a bit more colorful. Yeah. Let me have a look, see what we have in stock. But I've got the perfect boot for you. Just don't know if we have the right colorway for what you're asking, but let me check. You never know. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Okay. I think, bear with me now. We only have the black available for the Adidas Predators, but I think for the needs and the situation that you want them, these will be the perfect for your needs. So this one, I'll just get rid of the little packing tissue here. This one is, should be the right size. And I'll get you to try them on very soon. But yeah, the Adidas Predators should fit your needs with looking for a bit of a hybrid shoe with that durability. I've got the 3 stripes on the side here, Adidas. And these are quite durable as well. Most of the customers that buy this last for at least a couple of years of week in, week out use. Some people say they get 2-3 years, some people 1 year, but I think the quality control on these is really good. Adidas have done a really good job, I feel like. So there we are. I got the Predator little design there. We can give them a professional clean as well if you were to go with these options. Anytime, just bring them in and we can get them professionally cleaned. Just because the leather can be a bit tricky, you definitely don't want to, expose these to high temperatures at home in a washing machine or anything crazy. It can be quite malleable and mold incorrectly. But got that nice silver sort of design there on the black colorway. I know you are looking for something with a bit more snap, something a bit more vibrant. But like I said, with the jerseys, we can order them in. It just has to be from the factory. So this is just for trying on for sizing. Think of it like that. But shall we give these a go? Okay, let's do it. Have a seat. I'll just help you get these on. Just sliding the heel back there. Oh, might help if I undo the laces. Apologies. There we are. Let's undo this one too. Doing those laces. Okay. Let's try that one. Having your heel down, big push, and then the other shoe, big push down in the heel. Good. I'll just adjust the tongue. Sometimes that can get caught in the top of your heel. It can get uncomfortable. How's that feeling so far? Good. Yeah. I'll let you tie those ones to your preferred tightness. But I tell you what, we have a nice strip of artificial turf just behind you in the corner there. Why don't you give that a run around, and I'll get the ball as well, just so you can literally feel the control, see how it feels. Okay, I'll leave you with them. Here we are, here's our ball. Alright, how's that one feel? Yeah, feels good on the boot. Left foot, right foot on the inside. And the tip doesn't feel too narrow or too clustered, I hope, either. In the big toe. Okay. That's good. Alright then, I think we might have a winner. It might feel a bit stiff to begin with. Of course, the first few sessions are always kind of, we're expecting that. but it should loosen up fairly quickly and mold to your feet. Yeah, it's quite malleable, but if for any reason it's not the right fit or you're just not vibing with it, totally understandable. Yeah, here at the Football Fan Zone, we have an ethos. Yeah, if it ain't right, just return it. So that's fine with us. Yeah, our manager Freddie, I'm sure he'll be okay with it. I've done it before, so yeah. Okay, I'll let you get those off. We'll add that to your basket, and you're wanting the colourful ones, right? Are we feeling how colourful? Like neon pink, the lemon lime sort of colorway, or the white with the grey stripes? You've seen it on the website? Yeah. Okay. Let's go with those ones. Actually, yeah, they're really in demand. Alright. I've popped that on the list. So we've got the jerseys, we've got the boots. I can't help but also add in today's consultation. You did mention about your knee pain. It's been a bit of a niggle, been getting at you for a little while now, it sounds like. Yeah. Not ideal, especially when you're being active and mobile like yourself. I'm actually here as a volunteer at the Football Fan Zone. I actually work just down the road at the clinic as a physiotherapist, or physical therapist rather. Yeah, I'd love to do an assessment on you at some point, especially now that I have an idea of your playing background and what you're looking for to achieve. Would you be open to maybe a physio assessment in the near future? Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, we can definitely fit you in then. Just when you get to the clinic, just ask for Ollie. That's me. I'll be more than happy to fit you in. We'll make something work. Yeah. Okay, that sounds like a plan. In the meantime, though, we do have some products here that I think you would really benefit from for a bit of temporary pain management and pain relief. So the first one I'll add into your little basket here, free of charge. Don't tell Freddie. Free of charge. Is this deep heat product here? It's just like a menthol gel for athletes such as yourself for a bit of pain relief. Give it a whiff. It's quite potent, as you can imagine. But I recommend applying this to like your knee joint area. Get about like almost like a teaspoon of it, not a tablespoon, teaspoon, and just applying it into like a massage into your quadriceps on the top of your thigh, maybe even behind the knee in your hamstrings. Yeah, it sounds like it is a muscular sort of issue that you're dealing with at the moment, based on what you're telling me at least. But yeah, so much like acceleration, deceleration, a lot of stop, start type motion in soccer. Yeah, so it can really bode not so well for the hamstrings. Big risk factor for hamstring strains can be that rapid deceleration, or sprinting. That type of mechanism of injury is quite common. But yeah, we'll talk more about it in the clinic. But I think for now, this deep heat will do wonders for you for some temporary relief. But all right, we'll pop that in your bag. Freddie's not watching, is he? Yeah, we're all good. We're in the clear. And the other thing as well that I would recommend putting on first before the deep heat actually is this kinesiology tape, what we call rock tape. So rock tape is like a form of K tape. It's just a specific brand of tape where normally you can have rigid tape you can apply to joints or muscles that doesn't really move, but this K-tape or the rock tape is able to be pliable, and you can apply more or less tension onto the tape as you apply it onto the skin. So it's very versatile and especially useful for joints that tend to move, such as the knee joint. When you're walking, when you're running, any of those movements, it's more likely to stay on rather than the rigid tape. So I've got a spare roll here. I wasn't really using it. It is almost sort of halfway through, but I figured you'd get more use of it out of it than I would. So there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube that you can find that are available for the tape itself, but we can go through it during our session when I see you. But we'll pop that in as well, free of charge. Yeah, free of charge. Okay. Now, the other thing was, because you're buying jersey as well as boots, we'll add in a free football, soccer ball, to add into your training repertoire. This here is a match ball replica from the Women's World Cup that they hosted in Australia and New Zealand in 2023. Hopefully you can see that there. But yeah, I figured we'd get more use out of this than we would here. We've just been kicking it around between customers, but yeah, it's a little promotion we're running at the moment. If you buy a jersey and boots, then you get a free soccer ball. So, how good's that, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll pop that into your bag, or your basket. But there was one other promotion that we're running at the moment. It is trivia. How do we feel about a quick round? 6 questions. Okay. Let's do it. Now, don't worry, everyone walks away from this with a prize. The current high score, world record, shall we say, or store record, is 4 out of 6 questions correct. So, I think you know ball. I think you got some ball knowledge, so I'm counting on you to get 6 out of 6 and beat the store record. So, shall we begin? Okay. So, our first question, we'll start with an easy one. Who won the 2022 Men's World Cup? The defending champions. Who are they? Which national team? Which country? That's right, Argentina. Correct. Question 2. Who are the defending Women's World Cup champions from this tournament, 2023? I'll give you a hint. They're a European footballing powerhouse. And their men's team are also the current European champions. That's right, Spain. España. Yes, many great players. So it's 2 for 2. Question 3, an easy one. How many players are allowed on the field on each team in a game of soccer? How many players are allowed on each team in a game of soccer? That's right. 11. 1-1. Okay. Now, question 4. Gonna hide the ball for this. Question 4. In a soccer ball, what shape are they mostly made of? What shape mostly makes up a soccer ball? I'll accept 2 answers for this one. Got it? Alright. If you said pentagon or hexagon, I'll accept both answers. How are we going? We're tied for the store record now, or the world record, 4-all, or 4, correct? We've got 2 more to go. Alright, this is a guess the player question. Guess the player. This player is playing at the current World Cup, and this player has previously played for clubs such as Santos, FC Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain in France, Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, and currently plays for Santos once more. Any idea who that player might be? I'll give you another hint. They are the current leading goal scorer for the men's national team that they play for. And they play for Brazil. That's right. If you said Neymar Jr., you are correct. Neymar, megastar, icon in Brazil. Joga bonito. Vamos. Okay. What about our 6th and final question for all the marbles for the store record? Can you tell me one country who is making their debut at this year's World Cup? There are 48 teams, the biggest tournament we've seen ever, but there are 4 teams that have never played in a World Cup before. Can you tell me one of them? I'll give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said Cape Verde, if you said Curacao, if you said Jordan, or if you said Uzbekistan, you'd be correct. Uzbekistan, a landlocked country, Central Asia, famous for their involvement with the Silk Road all those years ago. Curacao, small, tiny island country just north of Venezuela in South America. Cape Verde, consisting of about 10 volcanic islands off the coast of Western Africa, and Jordan in the Middle East, famous for the ancient city of Petra. So if you said any of those, you know ball, and you've aced that test 6 out of 6. Good job. Now, I said you wouldn't be walking home empty-handed, so you will be leaving today not only with a new pair of boots and jerseys, but some happy clapping Bam Bam sticks, as I found out they were called today. Bam Bam sticks, or thunder sticks. You can bang these together to make some noise, for your national team at a viewing party or live site, or maybe in the stadium itself if you're lucky enough to attend the game. These are Bam Bam sticks, maybe for the kids or niece or nephew or little cousin, as well as some caffeine-filled chewing gum to help you focus when you are playing. Pretty useful, to be honest. Sugar-free gum infused with caffeine, guarana, and B vitamins for an effective energy boost. But yeah, we'll add those into your prize pool, as well as some new laces to have as spare for your new Adidas Predator boots. So, some thunder sticks, some energy gum, and some new laces. Yeah, I think that's a pretty sweet deal, especially seeing as you got the high score. Alright, I'll pop all them in the little gift basket here, and make sure all your details are ready for same-day delivery. I guarantee, pinky promise, it'll be there at your doorstep before the start of the next game. Yes, and I hope to see you soon down the road at the clinic for your physio appointment for your knee. Yeah, or just anything really. Feel free to come on in, say good day. But once again, my name has been Ollie. The pleasure has been mine. I hope you found what you're looking for, and I hope you have an amazing World Cup experience. I grew up with the World Cup, many positive memories watching it myself with my family. So it's got a special place in my heart, as I'm sure it does for you as well. But thank you so much for supporting the beautiful game, the world game. Yeah, Choco Bonito. Okay, take care. Thank you to my awesome patrons, Andres Erland Vasquez, James, Astor, Scott Walker, Kirsten, Josh, Patrick, Gabriel C., Will Hume, Emma, Here's Mikey, Chad Moore,